Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show is a Boink Studios production. And now, on with the show. Hey, what is up? This is Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show. I'm Tom. Say hello to the boy.
Get to the chopper.
You've already done that. That's boring.
Well,
I mean, I love it, but it's old. This is number 50. You got to do something better. You want to do a redo?
sure.
All right. So, part 2. This is Tom Clark's 30-Minute Fun Show. I'm Tom. Say hello to the boy. God, it's terrible. You really are not trying hard. So, I'm Tom Clark, your host. Of course, my co-host is my son, Wesley Clark. Here he is with little to no effort today. Wesley, what's up? Yeah, terrible. Again, little to no effort. So, it is not a Friday this time, surprisingly. Usually, we record on Fridays, yes?
And we're always on the road.
We're always
on the road again.
Of course we are. But it's all right. This podcast serves as a time capsule for your childhood. We capture all the good stuff, all the bad stuff. And trust me, brother, there's a lot of bad stuff going on right now in the world.
Yep.
Not a great time to be doing much of anything, depending on what your opinion is of the situation. But
stupid coronavirus.
Yeah, it's still happening, man. I don't think it's ever going to leave us. Let's be honest. It's always going to be here until there's a vaccine. And we've also got the Black Lives Matter movement happening in full swing, which is a very good thing. Because it's high time that we as a nation woke up and started treating every race the same, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. But anyway, we'll try not to get too crazy with the social commentary today. This is episode number 50, the big 50.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy. This is half a century. That's a big deal, man. 50 episodes. It only took us like 9 years to do it.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. It didn't take that long. I think you
Took
were...
a long time.
You're going to be 12. I think you were 7 when we started? Or 8?
7 or 8.
I don't remember. Anyway, your voice has changed incredibly over the past 49 episodes.
Yep.
So, your summer's been happening.
Yep.
The homeschooling thing is over until the fall, and I don't know if you'll even be going back to school in the fall. I don't think they know what's going on. So how's
so out of order?
How you been liking the summer so far?
Good.
You got to do better than this kid. It's number 50. Come on, man. Give me something. What's been your favorite part so far? I think I know.
Swimming.
But swimming, of course. Yeah. How you doing in the swimming part? Actually, is it?
Good.
Are you getting better at it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So. There's that.
I got a new bed.
You did get a new bed. And
it was more comfortable.
It wasn't cheap.
No.
But you really needed one.
Yep.
And you actually got a quality bed this time. It didn't come from like Joe's mattress store,
Mm-hmm.
you know, where like you can feel the wood beneath the mattress. So.
And if a bed breaks, all you gotta use is flex tape.
Flex tape? What in the world?
Phil Swift needs to break a boat in half and tape it up with flex tape.
Have you been watching infomercials?
No, I've seen it on YouTube.
Yeah, infomercials. Good Lord. Well, by now I would hope that you would know that you can't believe everything you see and hear. But there's people 3 times your age that believe everything they see and hear.
Yep.
So, unfortunately. Well, and older than that, too. We, however, will not fall in that category, right?
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, man, it's a weird world happening out there right now. The state of North Carolina is opening up very, very slowly, which is a very, very good thing. Florida just reported 9,000 cases in one day. The previous record was last week with 5,500 cases. And yeah, it's a scary time, man.
These people cannot drive.
No, they can't.
Holy crap!
Not only do we have the COVID situation, which is life-threatening, but we're also always on the road with people who cannot drive.
Nope.
That's life-threatening as well. But the good news is it's a beautiful day. We've not had so many beautiful days in the past 2 weeks.
No.
We've had some crazy rain. We took vacation last week, and there was some crazy rain, dude. Like every day, right?
Yeah.
We didn't do anything. We talked about it. Every time I usually followed up with that. It's always like, hey, did you X, Y, and Z? And I'm like, nah, we talked about it. And then that's where it ends.
Yep.
Hey, Tom, did you ever, conquer the world? Well, no. I mean, we talked about it, but I mean, it doesn't matter what the question is. It's always the same answer.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, our days have been filled with just hanging out, just chilling, right?
Mm-hmm.
Playing Xbox and watching YouTube, right? Watching movies.
You getting mad on Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, because I'm terrible at it. I just don't know what happened. I still maintain that you were cheating like crazy.
I can't change the settings.
Something's up. We got Mortal Kombat 11 on a Sunday, and you were
kicking my butt.
Well, it wasn't like that. I thought you were doing fine. You won some fights, and I was doing fine too. By that Tuesday, I couldn't win.
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't win. It doesn't matter what I do, I can't win. I know you're getting better as you get older, but you admitted to me that all you're doing is just hitting buttons.
Yep.
Which means you don't have any strategy.
Nope.
All I'm doing is hitting buttons too, but I'm losing every fight. But the good news for me is I can still play the sports games. I can still play 2K, NBA 2K, and Madden. I'm still good at both of those.
Darn freaking,
Don't say that word. What have we talked about?
well,
Substitution word.
Chicago Bulls don't know how to hit one darn shot at all.
That was one game.
Yeah, and I didn't play the rest of it because it was getting on my nerves.
Well, I mean, it was one game. The NBA game is just so much fun to me. You know what? The next NBA 2K game that comes out, I don't know what the point would be of buying it. There would have to be something great about it. And let's be honest, they may not even release the new game this year.
No, they will. It's coming out like September something.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Because they didn't release the new WWE game because they can't put people together in the same room right now. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, those game developers work together. Like,
no, but it's coming out either September something or something else.
That kind of tells me that maybe they didn't change a whole lot from last year's game. Because we've got 2K20, right?
Yeah.
It's fun, man. Listen, it's so much fun. I've played a lot of 2K NBA games over the years, but this is the most fun I've ever had playing one because the announcing...
19 was good.
Huh?
19 was really good, too.
Yeah, but the announcing's fantastic. Like, it's great. Which, we've covered that on the show before, by the way.
Yeah.
By the way, I don't know how many of you folks out there listening have actually listened to more than one of these shows. Thanks, by the way, for listening.
Yeah.
It's just me and the boy just kind of hanging out and chilling and talking and stuff.
I got too many bruises on my arms.
Well, that's because you're rough and tumble.
Yep.
If you were in a tag team, you'd be rough and your partner would be tumble. Ladies and gentlemen, rough and tumble. Okay, so who'd be your tag team partner? Oh, here's a good one. We could add a new game to the show. I don't even know how. We do the Who You Got. So here's another one. So right now today, and don't just pop the first name that comes into your head. If you could form a tag team right now, I'm talking about your age right now, not as an adult, but if you had to work, all right, let me set it up. If you had to work a tag team match today, I'm talking about tonight. It's the main event, Monday Night Raw. Main event of Monday Night Raw. It's you and blank. Don't finish it. Against, I don't want to say the New Day. Let's see. Monday Night Raw. Dude. Well, let's say the New Day, just for kicks and giggles here. Because they're an established tag team. Tonight, main event, Monday Night Raw. You and the partner of your choosing against the New Day. Who do you pick? From any company, anywhere you want.
Brock Lesnar.
Brock Lesnar?
Yep.
I think you're winning that match. Good answer. Brock Lesnar and this kid. That's how you'd be introduced.
Yep.
It'd be like that kid that tagged up with Braun Strowman. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. He was like 11. This is a true story.
I remember.
He was your age, but it was all a gimmick. It was all a gimmick. So the kid never actually got touched or anything. Because, insurance purposes,
Yep.
lawsuits, cops, bad publicity, hospital bills.
Yep.
Anyway, you know what? I think I'd have to go with your answer. I think I'd have to go with Brock. But here's the thing you have to worry about. Would Brock turn on you in the match and take you out too?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
You know what you'd have to do? Stay out of his way.
Yep.
Right?
And let him do all the work.
Let him do all the work, because he'll do it. Because in the match will take like 9 seconds.
Yep.
Easy payday.
Oh.
Don't break a sweat. Easy match. That's a good thing. So HVW is still not running shows. We are still shut down for the time being. We want that to change. That's the goal, is to get back to the point where we can start running live events. We don't want to take the ring and throw it up in the yard somewhere, which, by the way, that's what Gary wants to do. It just wouldn't be HVW.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It'd feel like backyard wrestling. I don't want to do that. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get back on our feet soon, man.
Hey, let's go swim at one of those.
What now?
There was a pool back there.
Was it?
2 of them.
So let's talk about the pool situation. What do you think?
You bought a base.
I bought a new base.
Now we get to buy the pool.
I bought a Fender Squier bass, 4-string, of course. Beautiful bass. It's heavy, but I don't care. It's a PJ bass. It's sunburst. I got it on order. It should be here in the next couple of days, which is cool. And now, because I bought this bass,
We're gonna buy the pool.
your mother's probably not going to ease up on me until I get this pool. It's going to be a second-hand pool, an above-ground pool, which is a terrible idea.
No, it ain't.
I'm going to tell everybody that will listen that it's a terrible idea, and no one's going to hear a word I say.
Nope.
Because at the end of the day, she wants it, and it's going to happen. I'm just going to have to,
Yep.
I guess, just learn to live with it, I suppose. I don't know. It sucks. Sucks for me. So much maintenance. See, here's the problem I got, son.
What?
Let's say, for example, that something happens to it. Let's say that the side gets punctured and all that water comes gushing out into the yard. What do we do then?
Ride a float down the water coming out. That'd be fun.
I wasn't talking about that part. I'm talking about to fix the pool, to repair it, man.
Get a warranty.
Just can't get a warranty on something that's used. Buying it secondhand from your uncle, so
Yeah.
yikes. I don't know, dude. I still don't want to do it, but I know I'm going to have to do it now. I won't have a choice. It is what it is. If that government kicks up some more stimulus money, I wouldn't feel half bad about it.
No.
They're talking about it.
How much?
$1,200 per person.
Ooh, I get to spend $1,200.
Ooh, no.
Dang it.
I know. You know what we're going to have to do eventually with you, right?
What?
I mean, sell you to the gypsies, but I'm talking about before that.
What?
We're eventually going to have to get you a phone.
I have a phone.
No, I mean a real phone.
Why?
And put you on our plan where you actually have service.
Why?
So you don't want one?
No, I do.
Okay, well, I mean, if you don't want one.
I do.
I mean, it's not going to happen right now. But,
Whenever I'm 12.
Wesley, that's in September. That might as well be tomorrow. The fact is, you can't go for the rest of your days without a phone that actually you can make calls on. You know what I mean? Because we're going to have
Whenever I get a phone with service, I don't want an Android.
Well, I know that, and I don't want you to have an Android. It'd be easier for you to get an Apple. So, it's just more money out of my pocket, dude. We just have to find a way to get a plan where you're limited on your data, because I can't have you eating up the data plan, because we'd all three be sharing it, and I can't have that, because, man, I can't have the data disappearing in the first 2 weeks of the month because of you, which means you'd always have to be on Wi-Fi wherever you are, like you are now. It's just the biggest difference is you'd be able to make phone calls on it. You could text me and Mom if you needed to. And the texting's free, by the way. As long as
But that's the same exact thing as Snapchat, though.
Not exactly. You can't make calls.
You can't make calls on Snapchat?
None. If someone doesn't have Snapchat, you can't.
Oh.
See what I'm saying? I don't know. Like I said, if you don't want it, it's fine.
I do.
You don't seem like you want it. We've got iPhones just laying around, but I got to figure out how to make that work. I tried making it work for you before, and it's tough, man. There's an old Ford Ranger back there for sale. I had 2 of those things at one time.
Buy it.
I don't need a truck. What would I need a truck for?
You said you've always wanted one again.
No, I said I always like to have a stick shift again.
Well, then get a stick shift.
You know what I want? I want a 66 Mustang. That's what I want.
I know.
That's not going to happen. So, by this time, I have edited and pieced together this particular episode. Because I had to and have to. I haven't done it yet, but by the time everyone listens to this, I would have done it. Isn't it weird how time travel works?
Uh-huh.
So, in the middle of recording the show, I get a spam call. Because that's what we all want, is the spam risk call. Which, I'm glad the phone is telling me about it now. But God, it just gets on my nerves so much. It always makes me wonder, how did these idiots get a hold of my phone number? I'll tell you how. Because a lot of these companies sell your phone number, dude.
Yeah.
They sell it. So when you give your phone number out, buyer beware, because crap. What were we just talking about? Can we piece that back together?
We were talking about me getting a phone.
Right. Yeah. Well, like I said, I mean, you're going to have one eventually.
Yep.
I just don't want a $600 phone bill every month. I don't care to have that. It's already $400 a month, dude. Plus, I'm going to be honest with you, you don't need a brand new iPhone.
I'm not going to get a brand new one.
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't need a brand new one. I wouldn't need you. You want a brand new one, you'll have a job.
Yep.
You see what I mean? But I could get you a used iPhone that we flat out buy with cash money.
XR?
And then that way we just put it, no, because those things would still be expensive.
Not that much.
And then that way we go ahead and just put it on the plan. That way you can have minutes and access to Wi-Fi and stuff, or access to the internet stuff. But again, the data would have to be controlled. I just need to do a little bit of homework on it. But I mean, don't get your hopes up. It's not gonna happen right now. Plus, you can't take the phone to school with you.
But
I wonder what they do to you in high school these days if you got the phone with you. You think they care? I bet most classes say you can't take it out in class.
no.
Like most schools say you got to keep it. But on lunch, why would it matter? Dude, I don't know how it works now. It's 2020, man. I just don't know.
Like, what do you expect the kids to do whenever they get bored?
Well, I would give you that speech that says, well, back in my day, we didn't have the phones and we were fine.
Yeah.
But the truth is, I'm not one of those guys that does that crap. It's 2020. Technology is where it is. And that technology is a good thing. I'm not one of those people that craps all over and says, look at all these kids with the phones in their hands.
Oh my
Dude,
God.
shut up.
Yeah.
It's technology, man. We should be this far advanced. I love technology, dude. I'm not one of those people. I'm not going to ever get mad at you because you're playing Xbox or got the phone in your hand. As long as you're staying active and getting outside and playing, which you do every day,
Yeah, every day.
then it's fine. I don't care about that. And plus, as bad as the internet can be, and most of the time it's garbage,
Yeah, because I lag every day on Fortnite.
that's not really the point, son.
It kind of is.
No, it's not. It's the point to you right now. But dude, as you get older, especially in high school and college, the internet's going to be a lifesaver because you get to research, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Research for projects, not just at the library, but I mean everywhere you go. It's be right there at your fingertips. Dude, when I wrote research papers in high school, I had to go look that stuff up. I mean, physically get in your car, drive to the library, check out books, which is fine. I don't care. That's fine. You know what I mean? There's nothing like having a book in your hand, actually in your hand. But dude, it's a lot of work, man. You know?
Well, you can have a book in your hand by holding your phone.
No, you're right. I can't argue with that. But it's kind of like, hey, the vinyl record sounds amazing because it's got that old school sound to it, that little scratch, you know, and it's that awesome sound of a throwback retro song or whatever versus downloading a song on your phone or listening to a streaming service. Like, it's still a good song, but the quality of it is light years better now. But on the vinyl, you get that old school throwback feel.
Yeah.
It's kind of the same idea. So, I'm thinking about, you remember the other show I started called Tom Clark's Comic Book World?
Yeah.
I thought about taking that. I'm trying to talk Greg into doing a show with me, by the way. And if I do that, I might totally revamp that show and make it me and him.
Yeah.
And just tackle a different comic book topic every time we record. I think it'd be fun, dude. I just got to get your Uncle Greg on board.
Yeah.
He's got no internet, which means he's...
You'd have to come over to our house?
No, he wouldn't have to. I can use Skype. I just have to call his home phone.
Yeah.
So, which is usually how I record interviews, is over the Skype anyway. And honestly, we'd have to be sure that Greg is, using, if he does come to the house, he's got to use sanitizer.
Yeah.
And he don't have to wear a mask, obviously, but we'd have to keep our distance from him. I mean, just, folks, you got to do the right thing. You know all these wackadoodle people online who believe all this stuff is not real? Dude, I feel bad sometimes for idiots, don't you?
Not really.
Yeah, neither do I. I mean, if you're dumb in this day and age, then it's dumb. It's dumb to be dumb. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ugh. I just looked down at that coffee drink and I'm making a face.
God.
Starbucks is not where it's at, people. Starbucks has you people brainwashed. It's not good.
It is good.
Terrible.
No.
I'd rather have an iced coffee from Dunkin' any day of the week and twice on Sunday. There's Granny in a great big four-wheel drive. You see that? Yes, folks, we're in Lenore, which means our IQ points just, jumped up by 20 apiece. By virtue of the fact that we're now surrounded by even more dumb people than we are in Hickory.
Yeah.
I mean, well, per capita, there's more morons up this way. Hey, I'm sorry. If you're listening to this and you're from Lenore, God bless you and yours. But
God hates you.
God hates Lenore. That's the truth.
Yep.
According to your Granny Judy, every time we talk to her.
Oh my God, it's so bad.
So give her, all right. So you be Granny and I'll be me. Here's the phone call. Ready? Hit me.
Hey, what you guys doing? Are you guys all right?
Yeah, Mom, we're fine. We're fine. Why? What's up?
Oh my God, it's been so bad down here. Been lightning and thundering, rain all the time.
And don't forget to say, has it rained down your way?
Has it rained down your way yet?
Well, I mean, it sprinkled a little bit, but I think it kind of just came and went.
Oh my God, it was so bad up here.
Don't forget to, Lord,
it was so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It's the truth, man. Every time. And I swear it sounds like Armageddon every time I talk to Mom. Like, it's terrible. It's never just, it rained a little bit and then it quit. Never. I wouldn't know what to do if she said that. I'd be like, you're making that up, aren't you? It really was bad. Like, I'm just used to her saying the other thing.
Yeah.
I wonder if I'll do that when I get older. If all I'll talk about is the weather.
Next thing you know, it was just like a couple drops of rain. Oh, Lord, it was so bad.
Oh. See, right now, I talk pro wrestling, I talk movies, TV, comic books, podcasts. I've got music. I've got a wide range of stuff I can talk about. You know what I mean? I can jump into almost any conversation. But, I wonder if it'll be that way when I'm older. Do you wonder that stuff about you?
No.
Do you ever wonder how you're going to be when you're older?
I mean, I'm probably just going to be laying in bed and watch TV, but...
You got to have more ambition than that, kid.
No.
You know what you get for laying around watching TV when you're a grown adult?
Nothing.
A whole bunch of nothing. And that's what you'll have to your name, is a whole bunch of nothing. By the way, look at that battering ram on the front of that truck.
Oh my God.
Is that necessary? What do you need that for?
Just in case if he hits a tree, it wouldn't damage his truck.
Yeah, maybe.
If he goes off-roading.
Yeah, I guess. Maybe that's it. Why in the world do you need that great big barricade on the front of your truck?
Unless you're police, you don't need it.
Well, even then, they don't have it.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, unless they're, plowing through a crowd of innocent protesters.
I mean, they do. regular like chargers for state troopers and stuff.
Well, they have that little. Yeah, I get you.
Front guard.
Yeah, I get you. I got you. Like that cage thing happening.
Yeah.
Listen, we're not anti-cops here, folks. I don't want any hateful emails, okay? We're not anti-cops. It's just that, it's the world we live in right now. And it's, to be honest with you, this is the world that black people lived in for years.
Yeah.
Where they always had to be concerned about the cops.
Yeah.
We don't, right now at this point, knock on wood somewhere, we don't really have to be concerned with that too much.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, but it is what it is. Hopefully it's changing. I feel like it's changing. I feel like the narrative in this country is changing. Little by little by little, it's all...
That lady's about to walk across the whole darn road.
I know, I see that. But at least it's not a busy road.
Hey, it's Meadowbrook.
Yeah. Still in the same place.
Still huge.
Still huge. A lot of churches are now functioning at like... Well, they're social distancing is what they're doing. I have mixed feelings on that. I just don't... Of course, this comes from a guy who works in a business where I'm surrounded by people I don't know. And people that I come into contact with every day who could be sick. And I don't know it yet. But listen, I'm very grateful that you and I are healthy. You hear me?
Yep.
I'm grateful that your mom is healthy. I'm grateful that everybody in our family so far, thank goodness, has managed to stay healthy. And I'm very happy about that. I want that to continue. That's why I wish the morons around us would do the right thing. But trying to tell a redneck what to do is like trying to tell the sun to go down in the middle of the day. Good luck to you, pal. Like, it's probably not going to happen. So, it's a junkyard back there, I think. Basically, Lenore's just one big junkyard. If anybody's ever listened to the show, one place they're never going to visit, Lenore. Because we've actually downplayed it quite a bit. Oh, man, okay. I'm sorry to y'all again. Was that you? Did I get that from you? I think I got it from you. I did. So, you still enjoying doing the show?
Mm-hmm.
I know we don't do it all that much. We should go back and listen to some episodes sometime.
Mm-hmm.
We've done that before, and you sound like a little tiny kid. Because you were a little tiny kid. When we first started doing this, you had no clue what we were doing. Because episode number 1 was One Happy Bird. That's what we called it, remember?
Mm-hmm.
We were in my office, and that freaking bird that lives in the neighborhood, I swear it's one bird over the past 15 years or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just singing. It's like annoying as crap. Like it won't
There's 3
stop.
of the same cars. 1, 2, and 3.
Where? Back there?
It's us, another Ford, and another Ford up there.
You're right. I have a very familiar car. My car is mass produced. Ford Escape, not Escape.
No.
Yeah. I forgot to make my own car. Terrible. Ford Escape, yeah. But you know what? I like my car, dude. I do. I'm happy with my car. I need new floor mats. I need to order new floor mats. Remind me to do that because I'm going to totally do it. So, she needs to be washed, and she needs to be vacuumed, and she just needs some TLC all the way around, dude. It's a little dusty in here.
I don't even know how this got here.
What's this?
Oh no.
What?
I'll have to show you when we get to Granny Judy's.
Why is it bad?
It's not bad.
What is it?
It's just like 2 big spots.
Haven't they always been there?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
Oh,
We must have
why
just
there?
missed it when we bought the car.
Oh.
So, yeah.
What the heck?
What?
Who has a darn slide going off the side of their porch?
A slide into what?
Alright, so you had to
Slide into madness.
No, you had to climb up on the top of the porch,
Right.
like on the railing, and then slide down onto grass. That's where they put their darn slide.
Well, we are Lenore, man. They're kind of making their own fun up here.
Gosh,
So,
homemade slide.
yeah. How about we just slide down into the yard, man? That's what someone said that at some point. No, the rest of the family went like, that's the best idea I've heard.
Mm-hmm.
How hard's the ground? The harder the better. It ain't hey, the way I think, if you didn't break a bone, you didn't have any fun.
No.
Thank God you haven't broken any bones yet. Knock on wood somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Such a superstitious thing to do is to knock on wood. We need to look that up. Find out what the origins of that little slogan is, or are.
Better watch out for black cats.
Yeah, another dumb thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably all that stuff is easily researchable.
Yeah. What the heck? Oh, that scared me.
What?
There was like a fake polar bear in there, and I thought it was real.
A little warm for polar bears here, unless it's total.
No.
Yeah. So we checked out the Total Failure movie on the Disney app.
He was driving on the grass and not the road.
Yeah. What'd you think about the Total Failure movie?
It was good.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. I thought there was some parts that were a little, but it's a kid's movie. It's a kid's book. It's all good. I do love the books, I have to say. When we were reading the books and stuff.
Oh, we finished them.
We didn't read all of them.
Uh-huh.
You're crazy.
We at least got to the 4th book. I know that.
You're sure?
Yeah.
Man. We should read some during the summer, dude. I wish you would get into comic books, man. You're missing some good stories, man, for real. Some good stuff.
Stupid mountains.
What's wrong with the mountains, dude?
They're making my ears pop.
Oh, yeah, same here. It's a consequence, of the higher elevation. Ooh. So, yeah, it's part of the deal. I would still like to come up here and get a cabin sometime. It would be fun. It's just expensive. Crazy expensive.
I mean, it's not that far from home anyways.
No, it's really not. We should have done that on vacation, but dude, $1,000, man. I can buy 3 bases with that. So, yeah. Or one really amazing base.
Well, there was a darn guitar in Guitar Center for $2,000.
I'll bet there was. Did you see what make it was? What brand?
No, it was in the acoustic room.
Oh, wow. This is why Dad says don't touch anything. So,
I played a ukulele.
No, you didn't. Did you get one down?
Yeah.
Dude.
No, it was on the bottom rack.
Oh, okay. I told you be careful in there.
Then I played a banjo.
It is a temperature controlled room. You know why, right?
Oh, it feels so good in there.
Does it? Because the wood on an acoustic guitar is directly affected by temperature.
Yeah.
So, in that room, if you have a little crack in an acoustic guitar, and then you bring it out into the regular temp, that crack can get a lot bigger.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's funny how that works.
Yeah, no wonder it's always cold in there. It feels good.
Yeah. Well, the other place has that room too.
What other place?
That what are they calling it now?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It used to be a music center, and now it's called something else. Over there by PetSmart.
By PetSmart?
Yeah, they call it something else now.
It's I don't know what it's called.
I kind of keep forgetting that place is there, dude.
Yeah.
But honestly,
We never go by there anymore.
nah, we've been by there one time since COVID happened.
Mm-hmm.
They had some nice bases, man, but I just didn't see anything that piqued my interest like I did today.
Yeah. Then he actually bought one.
I actually pulled the trigger.
Except it wasn't $400.
No. Oh, no.
$411.
I mean, honestly, if I went with the one that I was showing you, that other Fender,
Yeah.
dude, it would have been. I would have got a.
$430.
Yeah, at least $100 more than what I paid today, and I was not going to do that, dude. Actually, it would have been more than that, because the bass I ended up getting was $160 cheaper than that other Fender.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all good. I'm happy with it. That's all that matters. I can't wait to get it so I can start playing it.
What is that place?
What place? It's a doctor's office.
That's a small doctor's office.
You think so?
Yeah.
It's like a clinic. It's always been there. Where you been?
I never knew what it was.
Oh, okay. We're not going to stay up here all day, kid, because Mom be getting off work at what time?
I don't know.
What time she go in? 8 or 8:30. So either 4:30 or 5.
She ain't gonna work that long.
You're probably right. She's probably home by now. Of course, if she was home by now, she would have texted us.
She'll probably-
Folks, we're almost at our destination. We're glad you joined us, man. Thanks for giving us your time. I don't know if you guys are getting entertained by this. It's just me and the boy hanging out, trying to be fun, or trying to have fun, and just talking about life, man. That's what this show has turned into, right?
Yep.
Tom Clark's 30-minute life cast. Life show. That's it. I don't know if anybody even tried listening to that. Huh?
That's a truck, man.
Oh, yeah. Cost my arm and leg, too. All right, folks, we're going to get out of here. Thanks so much for listening to episode number 50. Here's to 50 more. We'll try not to make it take a month of Sundays before we do another show. Thanks again for listening, man. We'll be back real soon. Got to make it good this time, kid. We're out of here. Boy, hit him.
I don't know what to say.
Something good. Go.
Fortnite.
No. Louder.
Fortnite.